Let's get you a message for today to see what you need to hear the most. Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands. It feels like the Fool in the back. It feels like you have this renewed sense of passion inside of you, but also you may feel like you are misinterpreting a situation, and so you keep going back to an already closed book. Feels like you're reflecting on something that's already closed. You're reflecting on something that has already ended. But it does also feel like you're moving forward. What is this? Eight of Cups reverse. The Tower reverse and the High Priestess. It's like you already know that this chapter has been closed, but your mind feels like the loops are not closed, so you're still going back, trying to figure out what else needs to be closed. Why are you feeling this way though? Why are you feeling this way? Page of Swords. You may be feeling other people's energy at this time. You're very tapped in. You're very intuitive. I do feel like you don't realize sometimes how intuitive you are. Your discernment is very strong. You're very powerful. For some of you, I feel like you have shamanic roots. It's what I am feeling internally. It's like, this is like shaman energy. This is like you walking through the deepest part of your darkness, facing the deepest part of your shadow. And this is like you have some very strong ancestors by your side here. The Four of Wands reversed and then the Five of Cups reversed. So this is you accepting something, but also feeling like the book isn't finished. I just got deja vu in my mind right now. So what can you do to close this out, to close this loop out in your mind? We'll just pull 3 more. What can you do to close this loop out in your mind? Because it does feel like you lost something, whether it was a mindset or there's just something changing in you and you can't accept it. Eight of Swords reverse, the Death card. Yep, this is like an internal death. This is like an ego death. The Ten of Pentacles, and then the Devil in the back of the deck. This is interesting. I do feel like you got so acquainted with your own inner demons that removing them or losing that energy almost feels like a part of you is being lost. But what's really happening is you're removing the parts that have been blocking paths to your abundance, paths to you just accepting and receiving. And I want you guys to say this out loud. I do not have to suffer in order to receive abundance that is owed to me. I do not have to suffer in order to receive. That is the most important subconscious rewiring that needs to happen in this situation. One more card. Just an overall energy of this whole spread, because it looks to me like you're healing through some hard shit. You've had to face some very dark energy, some of which wasn't even yours. It was, you know, your parents and their parents and so on and so forth. It's, you know, somebody being strong enough to face the shit that people don't want to face, and it's you. And I feel like sometimes that could be a heavy burden to carry when you feel like nobody understands you, when you're wanting so bad to be understood by people who have the exact blockage that you're trying to break, you know? So this could be family, friends, it could be anybody really, just people around you. You're paving the way for people. You're making the change. And there's not always going to be a rule book of what needs to be done. And maybe you just haven't found the right community yet. Sometimes it's not even about you not having people that understand you, but not finding the community that does understand you. That's powerful, because the abundance is already here externally. It's just you don't feel it internally. Ten of Pentacles, but the Death card. It's like you don't feel this abundance internally, but you are seeing it externally. Or there may be some type of projection that people are sending your way, evil eye, whatever you want to call it, that is blocking your abundance. You know, there's people that aren't going to like you on this path, on this journey, and you have to tone that out. You have to make sure that you're not giving your energy away to people that don't deserve it, to people that genuinely want you to drain your energy out. You know, just focus on what matters, focus on your goals, focus on what you want to grow. So There's a lot happening here in your system. So do something that's going to help you ground your energy through the midst of all this, because we can't stop the change. We can't turn back time. We can only accept what is happening and move forward and incorporate daily habits that's going to ground our energy while we're moving through this transition. Okay? I hope that helped.